Okay, synthetic division is special, right? Synthetic division only works for dividing by x minus a number, right? It only works for x dividing by x minus a number. Remember, I told you on the other page that you cannot have 2x here. It has to be just an x, and then it has to be subtracting by a number. Well, if I look at my first example, it says x plus 5. Well, that's not subtracting a number, but this one I can fix. I can, instead of saying dividing by x plus 5, I could say divided by x minus negative 5. Does that make sense? It should. Subtracting a negative number is the same as adding. So now I know this is the number that I'm looking for. Okay? We are going to deal with just the coefficients. Right? The other key thing that only works for x minus a number, you cannot skip an exponent. That is the part that 90% of the people that miss these problems, they do. They mess up because they skip exponents. So right now, when I see this, I see x squared, I'm immediately going to write x squared, x to the first, and x to the 0, which is a constant, right? That's just a number. Yes? So I want all those terms. I look at the first one and write it out. And again, when I show you the other examples, you'll see where the mistakes happen. Okay, so what is my coefficient for the x squared? My coefficient for the x squared is a 1, so I write the 1 right here. What is my coefficient for the x to the first power? It's negative 2. What is my coefficient for the x to the 0 term or the constant term? That will be negative 48. Okay? So I'm just copying the numbers down right there. Now we're going to divide, and it's a little bit different. We'll draw our box the other way. We'll take this number and put it right here. Negative 5 goes right there. Okay? Now here's the part where we always draw an arrow on the first one, and the 1 comes down. Now we're doing kind of like our dividing rules. Right now we've done nothing, right? We just wrote it down. We brought down the first term. We found the number that went here. We put it right there. Okay, now we're doing kind of like we did division. What is negative 5 times 1? It's negative 5. Now I add these. What is negative 2 and negative 5? Negative 7. Very good. Thank you. What is negative 5 and negative 7? Or multiply it, right? Negative times a negative is positive. It's 35. When I add this up, negative 48 plus 35 is, the negative is bigger, and 48 minus 35 is 13. Okay. If I started with an x squared, x constant, right? And I divided by x, one of those x's went away. So now we write down, this is the x to the first, this is the constant, this is the remainder. It's got to go from here and go down 1. Right? So my answer will be x minus 7, remainder negative 13. 1x, negative 7, and remainder negative 13. Easy.